Okay, we are back. The final episode.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico!
Jill.
Traitor? Who?
They really made Jill out to be the biggest idiot in this place. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. A gun literally went off. Okay. Did not expect you, buddy. Ooh. A huge boulder boxed away. Uh-oh. Insert Indiana Jones music. Arachnophobes look away now. That was immensely easy. Why not? Easy. Convenient knife placement. Okay. Ooh. For fuck's sake. Come on. You can do it. Cylinder. Who's that for? Okay. I'll take the shaft. Combine. Cylinder shaft. Thanks for the help. 3. Here we go. Let's go.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day.
I've saved your
I'll
arse
stay here
enough.
and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Ooh, yes.
Barry!
Where are you, son of a gun? There we use this. Broken flamethrower. Okay. Lovely snakes. Okay. Jewelry box. Stone ring. Family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. 10th November 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica. Type A. Plasmolyzing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. Lisa. Administered virus type B. Plasmolyzing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion positive but delayed fusion. Body modification, observed constant results. Status, continued protective observation. George, action terminated. George got the raw end of the deal there. There's a journal left by someone. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real Mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because mom's sad when I meet her without her face. From inside box scent of mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard, it hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. I think I can combine these. Okay. Done. Into the depths of hell.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't
SMH Barry.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
Yeah, go on.
Thanks, Jill.
Good man, Barry. Why can't I move? Good woman. Jill, please just move the fucking thing. Come on.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Family picture. To my Lisa. Day by day, I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they gave me the shots, mommy's can think straight. But mommy's shocked and sad because mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and daddy, what your faces look like, and how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. Sad times. Big Pharma ruining families. What's this? Okay, so that's one. Job done. Dagger Jill. Battery's also good. Researcher's note. There is no evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric incident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. I think I found him. X-ray. Something scroll on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. So the colon, the esophagus, the liver, the lungs. Dear Zeta, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have become one of them. As far as I know, you are non-infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get to the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks used in the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log in the system. So you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the room in the basement level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password onto an X-ray picture. A röntgenogram. I am terrible. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work out without any trouble. I can't speak. There is just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John and Ada. I'm kind of worried this guy's going to be a Crimson Head at some point. So it's John. Okay. And that was colon, esophagus, lungs, and something else. C-E-L. Liver. C-E-L-L. Damn it. Damn it, I'm good. Oh, I'm so lucky. Let's not take them just yet. Fax. The contents of this fax are confidential, intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the content, blah 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 blah. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been affected by the T virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of the accident are starting to show symptoms of T virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. God damn. Okay, you can use one at a time, I guess. Another ammo disc. Oh, there's such good stuff in here. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage is prohibited unless blah blah blah. Visual. Albert Wesker. Interesting. Triple lock door engines. Person. Blah blah blah. The tyrant's coming up. Cerberus. Neptune. Killed it. Hunter. Nearly killed me. Haven't faced the tyrant though. H462. 8462. View Kenneth's film, I forgot this. God damn it, Kenneth. you dead? Okay, now he's dead. Here we go. Excellent. Thanking you. Whew. Running result and okay. So I have to walk back. I don't like this. It's going to be quite difficult walking this slowly if any of these guys jump out at me. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Now I can run. Excellent. The Veer is working.
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
He literally tried to betray it a while ago. Chill. Come on.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family, you bastard. Oh!
God damn.
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Here we go.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Good man, Barry.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
Shit! Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
Barry, you have the biggest cannon in the game. Just shoot it, like.
You viral cultured freak.
Oh. Oh no. Jesus. I don't care. Can you just stop? Where's Barry gone?
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Truck system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Self-destruct
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
We have Chris.
Come on, hurry!
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Just the lads didn't give me a second, did they?
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Self-destruct system has been
Come on, lads.
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I just walk over that.
And releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All
Why is that even a thing?
deactivating. 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Jesus Christ. Nice. Come on, Brad.
Jill!
You made it.
No reaction out of jail, like. Come on, Barry. Jesus. Combine quick. Whoa. Come on, Jill, hurry up. Jesus, that was nearly a one-shot. Excellent.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Come on, Jill. Come on, Jill. Oh, yeah. Yes. Good man, Brad. Special effects have come a long way. Into the sunset. Yeah. Well, it's over. No, I love that. That's one of my favorite games growing up. I never played the remake version, but I used to play the original version on the PlayStation when I shouldn't have been allowed, really. It's very cringe. Let's be real. It is a very cringe game. The storyline. They have Jill. It's one thing I don't like about it. they have Jill as such a help me person in the game, despite the fact that she's the one doing all the work. Thankfully, in Resident Evil 3, they made her a proper badass. It is. I like the old style, kind of the camera angle changes and the clunky controls get in the way a little bit, but you know, I don't think it's been matched in recent times with regard to ambience and stuff like that. Like it is a proper horror, like a classic horror. What is happening with my camera? But no, it's a fantastic game. It was a really good remake for its time. It really holds up even today. But yeah, that's the end of my first series on the channel. It's not going to be the last series. I'm definitely going to go forward with Resident Evils. Probably going to play a couple of games in between them now. But I am going to move on to the Resident Evil 2 remake from a few years ago. Really good game, amazing graphics. Going to 3 after that, but I'm probably going to skip 4, 5, and 6. I'm just not a big fan of them. Maybe I'll play the remake of 4 when it comes out later this year. But no, I've really enjoyed it. It was a hard series to do, to be fair, because it was 7 hours plus of gameplay that had to condense down, edit down into maybe 25-minute videos. So otherwise you'd be bored looking at me going back and forth, getting lost all over the mansion. If you enjoyed the series and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you can stay up to date with any updates to the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.